All right. Somebody call Chris Hansen. Zach says that. Oh.
Fight me again, daddy. You make my knees weak. Clint is here, baby. Clint is
I forgot
here.
about that. We're
We
back.
found. Yeah, we're back.
We're
We're here.
all
We're live.
we're all
Hey, we
loyal
just
two
celebrated.
listeners. We're back.
Our 1.5 listener
Yeah,
because we're the
we're the
other
other
listener.
listener.
Didn't you have like a fight with that one guy, like on YouTube or something about what was it? Where he kept commenting about the book or something?
Oh, baby, I don't remember. Oh yeah, 'cause that dude was just
Go
Oh
down.
yeah,
asking for
I
the link, and I was
remember.
like, I don't know the link, bro. But I want the book. I don't know what book you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he's a
Like he goes,
listener.
dude. I was like, I don't know what book you're talking about. He's like, I want the book. I was like, what do you mean? He's just like, I want the book. Okay,
They're a listener. Look at that.
sounds good. Sounds good, Papa. Do you, man? Yeah.
You do you.
Anyways, we should
Um,
probably get back to the article. Yeah.
hey, the wife of Ghost Adventures star Erin Goodwin got busted in a murder for hire plot, and cops say she tried to pay a hitman to knock off her husband. Victoria Goodwin was arrested last week and committed. Oh, wait, no, and not and committed, and booked on 2 charges: solicitation to commit murder and conspiracy to commit murder, after police said she hatched a plan to kill Aaron while he was filming his show with Zach Baggins. According to the arrest report obtained by TMZ, cops say Victoria was messaging an inmate
Okay,
An
so
inmate.
pause. The dumbest.
in a Florida prison.
So wait, pause. This lady is the dumbest lady ever. Because so like that's what they do is they talk to ghosts, right? So she's trying to kill this dude, and they're like, "Well, we don't know who killed him," but then they just go back to the spot where he died, and Zach's like, "Are you in here?" And then he's like, "My wife killed me," and then now you're caught. Are
Are you
you
here,
here, Aaron?
Aaron?
Can you kill
Yeah.
Aaron?
Are you here now? And then she gets caught because because they're ghost adventures. That's what these people do. Which I mean, the whole
Same,
show is just about dudes antagonizing ghosts till they step up and then they get scared.
same.
Okay,
I feel like
Same.
that's what we should do.
look,
That should be our
we
new
should
podcast. Is we're gonna just
find.
start breaking out
We're
the
ghost
Ouija
hunters.
Listen, I'm
boards.
not breaking out nothing because our luck, we will actually get attacked by ghosts.
Now that
So but she was messaging an inmate.
Any- in a Florida
Oh,
prison
she went straight.
about.
is that where they're like in right now? Is in Florida, or is she just talking to
I
a Florida inmate for?
I think she's just talking to an inmate in Florida. I
Okay.
think they like
I
live
don't
in
know, but I
Vegas
mean,
or
she
some
went
shit.
really went all out. She's going to get Florida man to do this. Florida man be doing crazy stuff.
Is Florida inmate, okay, Florida prison person, okay, about getting out of her marriage to Aaron when she asked, "Am I a bad person because I chose to end his existence, not divorce?" Yikes.
No, you're not a bad person.
Anywho,
Well, once you get
police
divorced,
say Victoria provided info about Aaron's location and filming times in California, where he was
Oh,
filming Ghost Adventures. Cops say Aaron's wife set aside $11,515 to pay the alleged hitman, and they say the inmate she was communicating with messaged a guy about the alleged plot. "He's asleep right now in the hotel room. I need to know what's going on. Can I get an update? Was it done?" This is a quote or whatever. "This allegedly happened back in October, and Aaron is still very much alive," obviously.
yeah, he's
is
still
he?
very much alive.
Though it's unclear what went down with the alleged hitman, cops claim there was specific messages about a $2,500 upfront payment. Police say they only caught wind of the alleged plot after corrections officers found and seized the inmate's contraband phone at his Florida prison.
Who
For
was
her
Damn.
part, right, he had a prison phone.
uh,
Um,
I wonder if he was making TikToks.
probably was.
probably?
For For her part, police say Victoria denied wanting Erin to be killed and says she was daydreaming or fantasizing about being without her husband. Cops say she also told them she didn't remember sending the messages and doesn't want her hubby killed. When confronted about messages
Hmm.
related to sending the guy money, police say Victoria claims she thought the money was for cell phones and mentioned that she and Aaron were going through marital problems. Aaron, who married Victoria in August 2022. Okay, bitch, it ain't even been 3 years. Calm down.
Right. I was like, damn. Just get that
I
divorce. Get it all.
Yeah.
married
Honestly,
him at the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland. Tells TMZ he thought he was in a happy marriage and he's blindsided and devastated at the turns of events.
oh, I know how that goes. Anyways,
Zach, you know.
I get it annulled is because she won't get nothing. If she decides to annul it, then she's not gonna get any monies. That's why you,
Right, so we're just gonna kill him so we can get the life insurance,
yeah.
baby.
That's why you gotta
Kill
make her
him.
sign up. That's
'Cause
why you gotta
that's
make her
great
sign a prenup,
advice.
baby. Prenup, saying, "Bitch, you can't have nothing anyway." So now they don't have a reason to kill you.
How's that prenup going for you?
Honestly, what if they're just gonna kill you because they
How did
want to
that plan
kill
go
you?
for me? My plan was I put everything in my mom and dad's name, so nobody can take anything from me because it's not mine.
Understandable.
See, I'm smart.
So we have to go after your dad. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we're gonna
No,
kill your dad.
but then
If he's gonna be a
y'all
listener, we can't do that.
y'all recording y'all's plot right now. That this is evidence to the cop. No, sorry, listen to the podcast episode. Just
This is
imagine.
all hypothetical. Thank
I,
you.
I was about to say, just imagine if they had to play one of our podcast episodes in court as fucking evidence against somebody. They're like, what is this?
You think they'd lock us up
I mean,
Uh,
no, they can't
mentally?
lock you up. They can't lock us up for anything if we haven't done anything.
For like being mental.
yeah, I was gonna say they can send us to the nut house.
Nah, nah,
Have
nah.
you
As
heard
long as we're
us?
not, as long as we're not a danger to ourselves or society, then they can't.
Mm, I can hurt
Alright.
myself. Oh my God, why is this bloody?
Why would you say that?
What?
Why would you say that? In Minecraft, guys, I'm a danger to myself in Minecraft.
Oh, there's so much blood.
I've completely lost the plot to this storyline, anyways.
Zach says that. Oh.
Oh, that's all. That says,
Okay.
and then the person writing the article died. Literally, you go to the article rating, that's what it says. Zach says, what? And then that's the article. You're like, what? Okay.
Zach tells us it's an emotional time for Aaron, and he's trying to give him love and support. We were told Victoria is being held on $100,000 bail, and it appears she's still currently in police custody because ain't nobody
Is that
gonna
what you
let
were
her out.
barfing at? Is the love and support?
Hey, what if
No,
Ghost is
it's
the one that
because
told
I
them?
was cutting some like frozen meat, and now there's just like a bunch of frozen blood,
Oh,
and
I just heard. I heard petting instead of cutting. So I thought you said you
yeah.
were petting frozen meat, and I was like, why are you petting
Ooh,
frozen meat?
because I'm on my
Why
Jeffrey
not?
Dahmer shit right now.
Oh, okay, you fucking sure.
And back to our pocket.
So,
True crime.
so my answer is did a ghost tell him that she was plotting? Like, did they go to film a meet and the
No,
ghost
they
was like,
found no, 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 no. What happened is guards, they did, cell search, right? Found homie's prison purse phone Saw
Oh.
the
The one that he's making
messages.
TikToks on.
Yeah, his TikTok phone.
Oh. That'd have been so much better though if it was a ghost that would have told him.
Right?
Like with this and
The
it's not
ghost was
middle
just
of
like,
a ghost
hey,
adventure episode like
He should have
we're
walk
spanned
your
gonna
it that
dog,
find
way.
and
Aaron.
Spun it
murder
that
you,
way.
kill that baby. Stop adding snaps to your story, Lori.
Why?
It's popping up on my phone.
Don't tell her what to
Right.
do.
I'm gonna tell
Right.
everybody what to do. And when I
No.
start recording a podcast, that's when everybody wants to try to talk to me now.
I'm not talking to you right now.
I know
I am.
this is all in my head. This is all just a figment of my imagination. I'm really like inside of a closet talking to myself.
And this is how you get locked out.
Nah, they can't lock me up.
Listen to the podcast.
Dun, dun,
Listen.
dun. So I still can't believe this lady tried to go with the Florida man though. I mean,
Oh
good
yeah,
on
we
her,
love a
I
good
guess.
Florida man.
I mean, good on her, I guess. Props to her for trying to do it the right way.
The right way?
I mean, like if you're gonna go all out, you might as well go with Florida man.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're gonna pick any type of person to do it, somebody you go through with it would be a Florida man.
Yeah, I mean
Because I
them.
don't think that's the right way,
I mean them.
guys.
Them fools eat pancakes in the middle of the street and
I mean,
like,
I wasn't saying it was the right way. I was just saying if you, he was saying if you're gonna go big, go home, and I was like, I
yeah.
agree.
I mean, if you're gonna go big, go home. Like Florida man just decides to eat pancakes in the streets because why not? You know.
You're right.
You can
Yeah.
bake those pancakes on the street.
I mean,
Like
they will
you
play the
see that
dead.
one Florida guy that like wanted to ride out a hurricane in his boat. Like
Yeah,
they go
Are you talking about
big.
that one guy without the legs?
Lieutenant Dan.
yeah.
Yeah.
They all be doing stuff to the 100, bro. Like the funniest thing to do is to type on Google, type in your birth date and then Florida man, and there's gonna be some kind of crazy stuff
Well,
in
you
these
know, me and
articles.
Florida. I combined
Florida,
What?
Florida and
What?
Florida.
Florida, me and Florida. Why do you make your name sound so redneck? Me and Florida are gonna figure out how to catch this alligator right now.
Oh fuck.
I think my favorite
Anywho.
Florida man article is the one about the guy who segregated his or who held his family at gunpoint and barricaded his house because someone ate his chicken wing.
A donated chicken wing?
No, someone
Some
ate his chicken wing. Ate his chicken wing.
Oh, I was like, he
No,
donated a
because
chicken
I
wing?
read that article and I was like, I'm not going to say he was right. I'm not going to say he was wrong, but I'm going to say I understand. You know,
I am.
because if you ever had a favorite snack in your refrigerator and you just come home and someone is eating it, you get
No,
pretty upset.
I go through that daily, so I empathize with the Florida man.
So you're saying that you would barricade your house and hold your family at gunpoint if they ate your chicken wing?
Not my chicken
Yes.
wing, but like you ate my last ice cream sandwich. Y'all better find a new one right now.
Like, listen. I've
Shit that shit out and give it back to me, because
I have delivered
I don't know
pizzas.
if you want that.
I have delivered pizzas all day. I just wanted to come home and eat my freaking chick or freaking ice cream sandwich. And
that's
now
all I want,
somebody
bro.
is about to catch these hands.
Like I've had to deal with apartments and people all day long, and I just want to take my pants off and eat
I
some
just
ice
want to
cream.
know what Florida man did on my birthday.
I
You
tried
know,
Googling
Okay.
it, but nothing came up for me, so
so you gotta type in like, here, I'll do my birthday.
Can you do ours birthdays since we're not finding anything?
13.
yeah.
Just type in Florida man.
Clint doesn't even know our birthday, so it's fine.
Right.
I don't actually know your birthdays. So the one that popped up for my birthday is Florida man in Spider-Man costume or Spider-Man mask steals bottles from liquor stores. Yeah, Florida man in Spider-Man mask steals bottles from liquor stores. Deputies say. That's my Florida man thing. That was in 2019. So what's your
December.
birthday, Lips?
Oh, December 10th.
December
I
10th.
thought we I thought we were doing our birth year as well. Maybe that's why I didn't find anything.
Oh no, I don't know if they've been doing crazy stuff for that long. 12, 10.
Not for that
It
long.
is.
Look here. December 10th. Florida man used flamethrower to settle parking lot dispute.
Same.
Hey, look at that. Look at
All right,
you.
Amen.
all right, Lori, your turn. What's your
July 7th.
July 7th?
1995. No,
July
I
Man,
know.
7th.
5, you're making me so young.
Just kidding. We're born the same year. It's fine.
You said July 7th?
Yes, correct.
7th, okay.
The 4th of
Florida.
July.
So July 7th. Florida man haunts. Oh my God, this was the best one. Um, it says Florida man haunts beaches dressed as Grim Reaper.
Same.
uh,
I'm not that hot. It's July and in Florida. Jeez.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's Florida man. He's going to haunt you.
I know, but
I want to
I'm
read
just
this
saying.
article now. Hang on.
Read it to
Subject
us.
to a quiet place. Wait a second. It says Florida man haunts beaches dressed as Grim Reaper, says governor should require masks statewide. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Huh?
So the Grim Reaper is back and spreading his message once again. The Florida man who visits the state reopened beaches dresses as death itself. Once Governor Ron DeSantis required the public to wear masks as the state continues to see a spike in positive COVID-19 cases.
Rip.
I mean, hey, if that's a good way to get your point across, and oh my God, this picture of this guy.
Is it the Reaper?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's some dude that has real bad meth face.
Same.
Like that video
You
you
got
sent,
my face?
like that video you sent us
Yeah.
of the people trying to put fabric on their walls as wallpaper. I was like, what in the Missouri welded camper car is going on here? And you were like, they were like, it's not sticking to the wall. Yeah, because you're doing meth antics at fucking 5 in the afternoon. It's not gonna work.
I'm gonna put some fucking fabric on my wall.
And
Watch me.
it's gonna fall off and you're gonna look like a meth addict. Thank you.
Good. I gotta do something with my life. Jeez.
Oh, you need to do something with your life, so you're just gonna start smoking meth.
Yeah, I'm parachuting me.
I need to spice it up a little bit, guys. I got bored. Got addicted to crack for a little while there. I mean,
Story of our life.
the thing that would have disappointed me if I started smoking meth is if I didn't lose a bunch of weight. Like, how
Right.
disappointing would that be if you smoked meth but you still didn't get skinny? Like, what the fuck is this shit?
That would be my luck.
You actually get fatter. I don't understand. I don't understand. This is not how this works. Anyways, what else are we talking about? Are we gonna talk
Really.
about she who must not be named so I can go on a rant?
Go for it. Do what you gotta do.
So, what is y'all's opinion on Casey Anthony trying to come on TikTok and pretend like she's something special?
Okay, so like I've said, I haven't found like I've looked for Casey Anthony's TikTok and maybe I'm just stupid, but I can't that's not any better. Okay, I just can't find it. Okay, I can't find her
Okay,
TikTok.
I
so
haven't seen it either. I haven't seen it
I've
either.
seen her TikTok, or I've seen part of it. I didn't watch the whole thing because I got disgusted.
Like I seen the video, right? I seen the video that other people have reposted that she posted, but I haven't seen her actual TikTok.
Well, see, I don't know. I think her account is on lockdown right now. I'm pretty sure she put her account on lockdown.
Um,
Because
I'm pretty sure she
everybody,
had to because with everybody.
because everybody was waiting for that comment section to come up because it was that song in the background that's swing ho because we all ready. We all about to go in. Because the main point is that she got on there and this woman got on there and said, I'm an advocate for domestic abuse myself and my daughter. Girl, take those words out your mouth. I had a brick in my hand because of the audacity of this hoe. You know what I'm saying? You're going to advocate for yourself and the person you murdered, and you can tell me, oh, I wasn't proven guilty in a court of law, all you want to, but girl, you were guilty. Everything was planned out. You stuck that baby in your trunk, covered the body with trash so they wouldn't be able to pick up the smell, and then left her laying out in a field. Why? Because you wanted to go and be a party girl? Man, get on with your shit. Like I promise I'm not gonna go on a full hour rant. That was tame compared to what I did over Snapchat.
Yeah.
But like it just the whole case and the whole situation is asinine. Is that better?
No. Elder doesn't come up on the
Oh, see
thing.
now I hear the echo on your side now.
I still hear no echoing
And
on
Libs, you're like
either
real.
party's side.
I was about to say, Libs, you're like real quiet now. Oh God, it's falling apart. We've only been doing it for
The
30
whole
minutes and it's falling
podcast
apart.
is going down.
It
What are you making?
Oh, I made fucking corned beef. Love that for us.
corned beef
Oh
hash.
yeah, I forgot
You
about
gonna
you.
you throw it in your death spot?
Yeah.
Scared you? Look, okay, look. You can't just throw out the "This Is Us" reference like your house is gonna catch on fire because of your crock pot. There was a whole
It might.
no, there was a whole list of scenarios that happened in that show. Because when they got the crock pot, the guy was like, "Oh, the knob's messed up," and then the crock pot turned on because the knob was messed up, and then the house caught on fire.
Mm,
So is your
so my
knob?
crock pot's on.
Yeah, but I mean, is your knob messed up?
So it's gonna start on fire.
The reason why it started on fire though is because it was in the kitchen. The knob was messed up, which caused the plug to spark, which caused the curtain to catch on fire.
Uh-huh.
Is your
Did
knob missing?
that's what it said? Do you have curtains by your sink?
No.
Yes.
Okay, then you don't have to worry about nothing. You're fine. You're not gonna have to run into your apartment and save all of your animals and die of
You don't
smoke
know that.
inhalation.
What if my cabinets catch on fire?
Your cabinets aren't gonna catch on fire.
You
Like
don't know that.
You
They're
don't
made
know.
out of wood.
just because they're made out of wood doesn't mean nothing.
Yes, it does. It means they'll catch on fire if there's a fire.
No, no,
Fire
Yes.
safety.
there's not gonna be a fire. there was
How
a
do you
whole
know that?
there was a whole list of scenarios that happened in that
Okay,
show.
my apartments are old and I'm in a basement apartment. So what if my outlets are faulty, right? Because sometimes when I shove shit in them, they kind of spark a little bit, right? So what if, bam, crock pot catches on fire, animals die, my lungs go out, I'm Jack fucking whatever his last name is,
Pearson.
Jack.
Pearson.
Pearson, yeah, dying in the fucking hospital.
So, but that's no, that's not gonna happen. Plus, you're in a basement apartment, so it's probably damp there down there anyway, so it's fine.
Hey, it's
Yep.
fine.
It's fine. It's already kind of damp down there
Just
because
gotta
you're in a
have your phone
basement.
on like 2%.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
my phone's only on 13% right now. It's fine.
See, look, this is why y'all need to charge y'all's phone. You know what my phone's on right now? My phone's on 100%.
100.
Why? Just
Yeah,
in
because
case
you were just
my
asleep.
just in case my it doesn't matter even during the day. Like even when I leave work, my phone's still on like 85%.
I was like, isn't it during the day now?
You know, like when I leave work overnights after I've been listening to podcasts, my phone's still on like 85%. Why? Because just in case there's a fire, I need to call somebody. But you can't do that if your phone's dead.
You could.
I can.
You're either gonna get kidnapped or you're gonna die in some horrible way
You
because
think someone really wants to kidnap us?
there's people out there that will kidnap anybody. Doesn't matter who they are.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter how annoying you are or anything. Knowing your luck, you'll
Are you
get
calling us
kidnapped by the
annoying?
one. You'll knowing y'all's luck, y'all get kidnapped by the one person that enjoys y'all being annoying and be like, oh, now I'm keeping y'all forever.
Did he just call us annoying?
I'm
I
talking to both of
did.
y'all. I'm talking to both of y'all. You're gonna find that
Yeah,
one
you
guy that,
said
Yeah.
we're annoying.
yeah, Y'all are the ones that said that y'all be
Wow.
scooting across the floor trying to get a vape or laughing at somebody because the kidnapper uh, kidnapped y'all and they stuttered.
I didn't think I was gonna go against with a vape. I don't vape.
You sent me memes.
I do.
Y'all both sent me memes.
I would never.
Mhm.
And but you know what? You know when y'all look, y'all gonna find the one guy that's gonna be like, you know what? I want to wear your
I
skin.
fuck with this.
Yeah, it's like I fuck with y'all and I want to wear your skin now.
Good.
And then y'all are gonna
At
be
least
y'all
someone
are gonna
wants
be
to wear
Well,
it.
friends.
you know, at least I would have a friend, so it's fine.
He
I mean,
doesn't think I'm
you'd
annoying.
have a friend for 30 minutes until he skinned you, and now you're
No, no, we would be friends for life because he's wearing my skin, baby.
that's I mean that's a depressing way to look at that situation.
And if he made lampshades out of it, then I'd lighten up his life
that is that is
all the
that is
time.
so depressing of the way to look at that.
Did we lose him?
Like at least somebody
Did he
wants to
die?
touch.
Did we just
It's like
make
at least
Clint?
somebody wants to touch me now.
Same.
Fucking charge your phones. That's all I'm saying. Just charge your phones, okay?
Don't tell us what to do.
Get your life together. Only me. I'm the only one that's supposed to have a life in shambles, not you guys. Okay?
Why?
Because
That seems unfair.
my life is always in shambles. I'm out of fish sticks, okay? My life is in shambles.
You're out of fish sticks?
Yeah.
Whoa.
What was that?
What are you doing with those fish sticks?
What was that?
My cat bit me, okay?
That's not
Your cat.
that's not a sound that you make when your cat bits you. That's a
You
sound that
enjoyed
you
that
make.
cat bite
That's
too
a
much.
sound that you make when you're in the bedroom with your significant other. What was that? Uh, bite me again, daddy.
Maybe her cat is her significant other.
What the fuck? You're like, bite me again, daddy. You make my knees weak. Oh,
You did that a little too well, Clint.
it's all good. I know.
He's been practicing. Shut
Been
up.
practicing a lot. You know. Just touch me, Papa. Oh yeah. Oh
People
yeah.
exit.
It's the silence
I hope your
afterwards
dad
for me.
listens to
So
this.
how
What?
are the Mormons libs? They doing good?
They're amazing.
We gotta offend everybody in this episode. But no, we do not have Amish people in
Well,
Texas, by
wait.
the way.
You guys, yes, you do. There's two small Amish communities. Don't fuck with me right now,
I'm
Clint.
telling
Google
you,
it. It's a
they're
thing.
Mennonites. They're not Amish.
If they're Amish.
They're Mennonites.
Anyways, what were you gonna say?
What libs?
Y'all see about that Mormon lady who
No.
starved her kid and like tied him to a fucking
What?
chains and shit?
Hey,
Y'all didn't
excuse
hear about
me?
that lady?
No,
It's on Hulu.
it's on Hulu. I don't have Hulu. I'm poor.
Like you're lame.
Let me borrow your Hulu information.
I will actually.
Awesome.
Be
Because I don't have Hulu. I'm poor. I think I have HBO Max because I get it with my phone service. Maybe. I don't even know. So while you're watching about Mormon ladies who tie people to trees, I'm
Ruby Frankie is her name,
Ruby
right?
Frankie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I've
the
never.
eight
You see that
Hang
on
on.
passengers
I've
YouTube?
never.
bitch. Yeah,
Let me look this up. Ruby Frankie.
I didn't know she was Mormon.
yeah, she was in
Frankie.
Utah.
I
Is
didn't
it
know that.
Frankie or is it just Frank?
Frankie,
Frankie.
Okay.
but
They're
just
both yellow.
E, not IE, just an E.
I know. I have her on Wikipedia. Ruby Frank is a
I was like, were you ever
convicted
on?
child
I was
abuser and
like,
former family vlogger who ran the now defunct YouTube channel. Oh, she was the eight passenger lady? Okay, yeah, I've heard of
yeah,
her. I've heard
yeah.
of her. I didn't know that she tied somebody to a tree.
No, not to a tree. Like her kid, right? She had him
Yeah.
like tied in a room in her basement. Like she had like when he escaped, he was like hella malnourished. He had like open wounds on his wrists and
Oh,
ankles.
was she the lady that was like she would okay, so there was a story that I heard about some crazy Mormon people. And was she the one that like tied the kid in the basement and was like cutting him for Jesus?
No, it wasn't that one.
Oh, there was
I
But
need to
like
hear about that one.
she
so there.
shacked up with some lesbian.
Oh, so she's not like
Yeah.
really Mormon then. You can't be shacked
Not
up with a
anymore.
lesbian if you're Mormon. Them
Right.
people don't even believe in actual sex.
Same.
So
We
no,
just
like
gotta soak around here,
listen,
baby.
listen. Okay, so there's a thing that Mormons do called soaking. Do you know what that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's where they just stick the
yeah. They just stick it in and sit there. But then they
yeah,
have, but then they
somebody else move the bed.
yes, they have someone jump on the bed, and the other so that way they're not actually doing the action or whatever. And
So
they're
it's not
like, so
actual
I'm not really
sex.
having sex.
So they're
I
safe,
found a loophole.
safe with God.
They're like, I found a loophole. Mormons are
Story of my life.
look, Mormons are just are almost as crazy as Scientologists. Like almost. Scientologists are pretty crazy. Like they top the list for me still.
I don't know much about Scientology. Like I've heard of it, okay? Like I heard how that one bitch from like
Uh-huh.
that one show got
Uh-huh.
trapped into it and
Look,
that one dude
look,
is like into
Scientology.
it.
Scientology is insane. It
Here
is
he goes.
insane.
Right. Use them up. Good
Oh
job.
God. So Scientology.
It's like
So
Casey happening again.
no, no, no. I'm not gonna talk crap. It's just insane. So Scientology, the basis behind the religion is that we all have alien souls in our body that came out of a volcano, and aliens were brought to Earth on spaceships that looked like B-52 bombers, but with bigger jet engines. And all these souls were put inside of a volcano, and the master leader Xenu is going to come back to Earth and take all of the alien souls out of everybody's body and take them to their planet. That is
What's wrong about this?
that is the literal what they believe.
What's wrong about it?
Take me, alien
Tell
daddy.
us.
I'm down for it.
I'm just saying that it is insane. You read it
He's like,
and you're like, there is no way people actually think this is a religion, but it's a legit thing, and it's scary because it's not just like, like a group of like people wearing tinfoil on their body, like what you would expect, right? It is like there are movie stars involved in this. There are like people that you're supposed to have your life together. Why are you in this cult? Like, but they're not considered a cult, but they
let
are.
them
They are.
live.
They are.
Why
They
are
are most
you?
definitely a cult. They're not considered a cult.
Why are you judging them?
No, they're a cult.
Why are you judging
They
them?
are a cult because you need to
Do
watch
you
the
have cults?
documentaries on the people that have escaped Scientology and everything that actually goes along with it. And it's almost as bad as like the People's Temple, because
I didn't.
People's Temple was Jim Jones, the people that drank the Kool Aid.
Yeah.
But
We like the
Well,
Kool
like
Aid.
but
Charles
what's messed
Manson,
up is,
right?
so I gotta correct something though. The people at Jonestown didn't even actually drink Kool Aid. Jim
What they
Jones
drink?
was so mean to his followers, he didn't even give them Kool Aid at the end. He gave them Flavor Aid.
Yeah, because bitch, you ever gonna feed that many people? You're gonna go with the great value shit.
Look, if you were going to kill somebody, you might as well let them enjoy the good stuff in life.
Nah, my pockets still matter whether you're dying or not. Okay, you know how much
That
Kool-Aid I would have to
you are
buy to.
you are a horrible cult leader. You are a horrible cult leader. You're almost as bad.
Bitch,
Or
I'm
a
gonna
smart
save
one.
money for the next round of people. What do you mean?
No, no, obviously not because he killed himself too. So there's no more people's temple.
Bitch, I wouldn't kill myself. Y'all want to kill yourself, you can.
He killed himself,
But
but he didn't. He didn't take the Flavor Aid though. He had somebody shoot him in the head because he was a big old
ah,
vagina.
I thought you were gonna be all like he had
He
actual
had the
Kool-Aid.
Kool Aid.
And you know what's the saddest to me, the
Oh
saddest
yeah.
the saddest death in the Jonestown incident was Mr. Muggs, which was their pet chimpanzee. And
Oh,
they
I thought you were gonna say it was a dog.
no, Mr. Muggs
I
was
was like,
but
Rip,
the
here we
funny
go.
is
I'm
that
gonna cry.
they took Mr. Muggs and like raised him from being a baby into a chimpanzee. So he's already confused because he's like, am I a person or am I a chimp? Like, what is this? And then all of a sudden, oh, everybody's killing each other. Kill the monkey. You know, instead of letting him go
Was this
live
like
out
a
in the woods.
backwards Tarzan?
Well, they don't want him to be by himself. He would be more confused with everybody dead and he's just chilling there, right? They
But he could
took
have
him
ran
out.
off
Right.
into the. They were in a jungle. He could have
He
ran
didn't
off into the
know!
jungle and
Leave him
lived.
He
alone!
was raised by humans. He wouldn't know what to do in a jungle,
He's
Clint.
a monkey. He would have gone back to his normal instincts. But the fact is that you took this creature, gave it somewhat kind of sentience, and then killed it. Because why? That
I
was
would have killed it too.
Because they
that's the
wanted him
most.
to go with Jesus too.
No, because Jim Jones was freaking insane, and it was all
Aren't we
about
all insane?
Jim Jones was freaking
Who are
insane.
we to judge?
Me, I'm judging because he was hopped up on meth and it was all about him. I'm 100% judging
You
Jim
We
know
Jones.
don't
what?
listen
Meth
and
just
we
sounds like
judge.
a great time at this point.
We're parachuting it.
We're not basement goblins, okay? We're not allowed to do that.
Oh, my bad.
Why
So
not?
since
We
we're
can
on the
be
topic of cults, though,
goblins.
um,
You say Coke?
since we're on the topic of cults, in y'all's
Oh,
opinion, what
cults.
is the craziest cult that you've heard of?
Craziest cult?
I don't think I have one.
Yeah, like craziest. I don't know. Oh, what was that one? The one that was there in Texas where they all got shot up?
The one that in Texas where they all got shot up.
Yeah, what's the name?
You talking about Waco?
Was this the Waco one?
Yeah, that one.
So, so my question is was that considered a cult, or was it considered
Mm,
a religious sect? Because so it,
isn't it all cults? Aren't isn't religion a cult in itself?
I mean, look, we're getting too deep right now. I'm asking a simple question, okay? I'm asking a simple question,
Don't get too deep.
Don't
okay?
Not too
ask the
deep.
real
Because
questions here, okay?
the whole thing is you know that the branch, so you know that Waco, they were Branch Davidians, and you know they started out for being Mormon, right?
I
Don't
believe
we have a whole
Mormons are a
podcast on
cult.
this?
Yes,
Yes.
we do. Yeah, they broke off from being Mormons. So, are they technically a cult though, or were they just a religious sect? Because, like in my mind, a
Didn't you already
cult
get
is
your answer?
Huh?
Didn't he already get his answer? Like, aren't we all cults?
well, in my mind, a cult is like
Okay.
like the Heaven's Gate, the all the people that wore the same tracksuits and they all committed suicide and they all wore like Nike shoes and they all
Excuse
saved
me, if
themselves.
you Google the Waco siege, also known as the Waco massacre, was the siege U.S. federal government and Texas state law enforcement officials of a compound belonging to the religious cult
Oh, so we're not
known
a cult then.
as the Branch Davidians.
Okay,
Thank you.
but I wasn't asking if you. I wasn't trying to prove you wrong. I was just asking if you thought that they were a cult or a religious
Yeah, you
sect.
were.
No, I was asking if you thought they were a cult or a religious sect. You know what I'm saying?
I think they're a cult. I thought it was a cult. I mean, like, I
I
get
mean,
how you're saying, like,
it very.
they say they're religious, right? They're saying that they're Branch Davidians, what have you, right? But
Yeah.
what was going on there in that little town and that little compound was a cult.
I mean, yeah, I would agree. I would agree. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they aren't a cult. I wasn't arguing that. I was asking your opinion. I wasn't trying to prove you wrong. I was asking a question.
Who's your favorite cult?
Mine, probably Sharikio.
Who?
So it's I don't know if you guys, because you know me, I research all kinds of crazy stuff. And
Yeah, you're
Sharikyo
crazy.
was a cult in Japan, and they like literally cyanide bombed a subway in Japan and like hurt a lot of people. But the only reason why it's my favorite cult is because the leader could like flex his butt so hard he could levitate off the ground a little bit. Like, and he was selling his bathwater, and people were actually buying it. So like, there's got to be some kind of admiration there for you to be able to sway your influence so much that you could sell your literal bathwater. You know?
Listen,
I
they've
thought you
got
just liked his butt.
girls on the internet selling their bathwater. What do you mean? I mean, it's not that
But
hard to sell your
this guy,
bathwater.
this wasn't a guy on
I
the
would have
internet.
sold my bathwater.
This was a fat,
Same.
hairy, smelly guy
Mhm.
selling it.
Everybody has their types.
You know,
Okay.
and also he was legally blind.
Same.
But yeah, but literally, he could flex his butt cheeks so hard he could like levitate off the ground a little bit, and people thought that he was uh some kind of spiritual something because he could do that. And I was like,
Cause he got them butt muscles.
I was like, I mean, he got
I
that
want
Riz.
them butt muscles.
I was about to say he got that Riz, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna Google him flexing his butt right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Send it to the snap.
It's a literal thing. I don't remember what I think his name. I think the guy's name was. I don't know what his name. I don't remember what his name is. I just know the name of the cult is Shimrikyo. And they also made a video
Sorry.
game. They're the only cult to have known that is known to have made a video game. And I think it was like about a bombing the U.S. or something. I don't remember what it was about.
Oh my.
Um, it's either that or
Oh.
the worst cult in my mind is the Anthill Kids. My God, that one is terrible. The Anthill Kids is insane. I think even more so insane than People's Temple or Heaven's Gate or even Scientology. Because he didn't convince
So
people
he would
to.
flex his butt muscles so hard that he would bounce off the floor.
Yeah, and it would look like he was levitating, and so people thought that he was some kind of spiritual something.
Can we take a look at his face while he does this?
I don't
Hold
know. I
on.
don't
Did you send
Where's
the video? Is there a video?
There's no video, there's a photo.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
if they ever like recorded a videos or anything.
Right. I would want actual proof to see. But
But yeah, see, there he is. That face that he's making, it's him flexing his butt muscles so hard that he levitated off the floor.
I would shit myself.
Yeah, I don't know if there's. I don't think that Colt actually filmed very many videos because this was like I want to say in like the '90s, maybe. I'm not sure when Sharikyo was active. Let me look. I want to say it was the '90s because they had like Shinrikyo Believers. Oh, they made a manga. Oh my gosh. No, not manga. Cult. Cult.
Cool.
Their former in 1987, and they yeah,
Oh.
and then they carried out a deadly Tokyo subway sarin attack in 1995. So from 87 to 95, and they made a video game on like the NES.
Imagine making a video game of the cult.
Um, and
Anyways, I was watching this Charles Manson documentary that's like out on Netflix or some shit right now,
oh
I
yeah,
think. Anyways, I never really read much into him, but I didn't know that he fucked with one of the dudes from the Beach Boys, right? I didn't know,
yeah.
like,
So that's the whole. So
him and
that
the
was
Beach
the whole
Boys.
basis. That was what they believe. One of the whole bases behind them committing all their murders was that he had it in his brain that they stole his music, but actually the Beach Boys really did steal lyrics to one of his songs because Charlie Manson did write music, and
Yeah.
I never will understand how Charles Manson is one of them too. That is another one that makes me angry because he's this weird little short dude, you know. And most of the followers that he had were all stinky hot. Like, why? How did you pull this off? Which I mean, it was acid, I'm sure, a mixture of acid and other
Right.
things.
It was
And
the drug.
yeah, and also they lived.
It was the drugs.
So like, I really honestly don't think Charles Manson ever really wanted to cause murders to anybody though, because right before the murders happened, he wanted to go out and live in the desert with them and build dune buggies, and they were just gonna go drive in the desert with dune buggies,
Right.
and then they went and murdered everybody. um, Charles Manson is a fascinating character. You should really do research on him. He really is. The whole story is just insane, and he makes no sense. And He just walks into a grocery store trying to apply for a job, and he's like, "I can move the grapes with my mind. Watch, I can speak out.
Did
Look out,
he?
move, 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 move."
Did he, in fact, move the grapes with the wine? I found
No,
so he was like in prison, right?
yeah,
And then they kicked him out of prison,
yeah,
right? And then that's when he's all like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna start a cult."
yeah. Well, see, the whole thing was he asked them. He said, "Don't kick me out of prison. I'm gonna stay." And they were like, "Nah,
Right.
you need to go, bro." I just my main role is, hey, if the person you're going to release from prison is asking to stay in prison, maybe keep him there. You know,
Right.
maybe keep him there because I think if he would have stayed in prison,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have had none of that issues. Because there was another situation like that that happened in Texas with the broomstick killer. He got released from prison and he was like, I don't need to be released. I'm gonna kill somebody else. And they're like, you gotta go, bro. Get out of here. And then what happened? He killed somebody and sexually assaulted them with a broomstick.
Oh
And then went
no,
back.
13 Reasons Why all over again.
Nah,
Right.
this was worse than 13's Reason Why. This was worse than that.
I think any amount of getting sexually assaulted with a broomstick is too much, but it's fine.
Well, the thing is that the sexual assault from the broomstick is what actually killed the person. Because like he had a ligature
Right.
around their neck, and that's what he was trying to kill them with. But he stabbed the pointy end of the broken broomstick inside of the person and like impaled them, and that's what killed them. Yeah.
This sort of get awkward silent.
So yeah, moment of silence for that person. Um,
R.I.P.
just like, so yeah, no, yeah, I can't believe you've never done research on Charles Manson.
No, not really.
Oh my God, Manson is like one of the most interesting cult leaders out there. Most, I would say, one of the most eccentric for sure. Um, he's fascinating, and he picked up these chicks because he fed them acid, and he also became a pimp, which he learned how to do in prison, and that's
I
how
want to
he
be a
was able
pimp.
to. That's how
Go
he
to
made.
prison.
That's how he made money because he's like, well, see, when I was in prison, they taught me that you learn how to please a woman, and you tell her, baby, I love you, and I know you love me, but do you love me so much that you would sell your pussy for me? And then those lines actually work. Those lines actually work, and it worked, and he was a pimp for a while. Yeah, Charles Manson is
I feel like that's gonna go in a trailer.
it should. Um, that's what Manson did though. He's I don't know. Manson is a trip. Manson's a trip. Ted Bundy's a trip because Ted Bundy was one of the serial killers that could have been the closest to actually being president one day because he was actually a politician. And what he didn't realize is that if he would have just stayed with the Republican Party, then they would have gave him all the dead bodies he could have sex with in his life. You know?
Amen. Right.
I mean,
Get it?
they had a whole secret island of Epstein. So
Right. If he just held out for a couple years, man.
yeah, he could have been a politician. He'd been fine. But no, instead he had to kill and decapitate 35 women and have their bodies somewhere in Utah.
Somewhere in Utah.
Yeah,
Not by Immigration Canyon.
is it by Immigration Canyon? I don't know. It's wherever he went to go ski at.
Uh, I don't know. They have like there's a kill like one of his kill shelters or whatever
Yeah,
is in
yeah.
the Canyon.
So like, where did he go ski at? Because he was like, that's one weird thing about him is he was super into skiing. Like that was his passion. And I've decided that if you meet somebody who's super into skiing, you should probably suspect them of being a serial killer because that just seems like a serial killer activity. What do you like to do
That's
on your
like the
spare
main
Damn.
activity in Utah
What do you
is
Don't
like?
go
people like
skiing,
to
guys.
ski.
They're like, what do you like to do on your spare time? Dad, go skiing. But it's the middle of July. I don't care. I go ski. I ski on rocks. Like, calm down, bro. You know.
Same.
Um, he's another one though that all of his victims were stinky hot, bro. But I mean,
Because he
with
only
Ted,
went after like college girls.
yeah, but Ted Bundy's the only one that I could actually see having victims like that because I mean, Ted Bundy, he was a handsome dude and he was rugged, you know. Like he's certainly not the most ugly serial killer out there. Um,
He might be.
you know, I think the most ugly serial killer would have to go to Arthur Shawcross because he has a giant head. He does.
That's why he murders.
No, he murdered because he was. I don't know. I want to say Arthur
Because he
Shawcross.
had a big head and everyone made fun of him.
Well, no, I was saying Arthur Shawcross murdered. I think just because he was pure evil. Like he
You would be
was.
evil too if everybody made fun of you.
I mean, he was pure evil and he was dumb. He was a dumb piece of shit. Like, and when I say dumb, I don't mean like, oh, he made bad decisions. No, this dude was a literal idiot. When he
What
was
was
in
his name?
Arthur Shawcross, he's the Genesee River killer. And when he was in school as a child, he would get upset if people would confuse him by using analogies like, you know, like you would call it like liar, liar, pants on fire, right? And he would beat the hell out of somebody, not because they were calling him a liar, liar, pants on fire, but because they confused him because his pants weren't actually on fire.
Well, that's confusing, okay? Well, don't confuse
Right.
No,
Don't
him.
say
no,
my pants are on fire if they're not on fire.
no,
Don't
it's
fucking
not.
cause a
It's not
panic.
confusing.
Don't lie to me.
Anybody who has more than 3 brain cells knows that is an analogy.
Well, you're not looking at anybody who has big brain cells.
Arthur Shocker.
There's three brain cells total in this podcast right
I mean, yes, but yeah, he killed 11 women,
now.
and
You don't see us killing people though.
but apparently he was one of them serial killers that like had a giant dinosaur dong though. Like it was so it like he
Same.
well no like it was so concerning that when he would like
Don't say no. You haven't seen it.
what no no
Have you seen it?
I'm trying to explain the situation with him because apparently it was so concerning from his mom that when he was like in kindergarten like around like 6 to 7 his mom took him to the doctor to make sure that there was nothing wrong with it because it was so large. Like she took him to the doctor and he was like, she was like, is it, should it look like that? Is that fine? And yeah, he was just, so
Now I'm gonna Google.
yeah, apparently he had a wang on him.
Oh, wang.
Yeah, a wang.
That's why he didn't want his pants to be on fire. My gosh, his thing would have just,
he was,
man.
he was a character though. That's another one. If you want to see some weird shit, you research Arthur Shawcross. There's some weird shit that's happened there.
So what you're saying is that we have to make a podcast for him?
I mean, we could do a podcast on the Genesee River Killer. We said this time our podcast is going to be whatever, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to just be
Yeah,
true crime, but we can do
correct.
one
It
on
can
the
be
Genesee
anything.
River Killer. I don't care. He's you got to watch the documentaries on him. He's the one
We
that
have to.
he's the
You're
documentary.
giving me homework.
Well, no, the documentary everybody knows with him is Interview with the Serial Killer, and his voice is kind of just he kind of just talks like this, where it's in, you know, I got a tomato with some black pepper on it, and you know, he kind of has a sling blade voice to him. Not as bad as that one kid that killed his mom with a sledgehammer, though. That kid was straight up sling blade boy.
What?
I don't. I
Hey,
think his name is
yeah, later.
Zachary Blair. I want to say, and he killed his mom with a
Zachary Blair, are you out there?
I can't. I think that's his name. I'm not 100, or it might be Zachary Davis. It's one of those names. It's Zachary something. And
Back check this.
he killed his mom with a sledgehammer, and the way he talks is like Sling Blade because he's like, do, do do you feel bad? And he's like, I don't feel bad about nothing. They're funny.
Zachary Everett Davis.
Yeah, he killed his mom's sledgehammer, and he's like, I don't feel bad
Thank you.
for nothing. I hit her with the hammer, and it made
Oh
them
yeah, I
something
seen
sound.
this guy on Dr. Phil or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, I hit her with the hammer. It made a thumping
People are like,
sound.
he's possessed.
He's like, do you think you're evil? I may not be evil, but I want some of them French fried taters. Fucking,
Same.
he straight up sounds like Sling Blade. Like that's what his voice sounds like. I was like, you ought not done that. He was just a boy, poor little feller. Uh, there's another dude with the last name Davis. I can't remember what his name is, but he turned himself into the police because he strangled his mom with a uh, video game controller cord, and then sexually assaulted her dead body and ate her brain.
Yikes.
And ate her brain.
Annie have brains?
Yeah, all because she told him that he couldn't kill himself. He's like, well, if I can't kill
Yeah,
myself, then I'm gonna
that was
kill
in
you.
Texas.
Yeah, he sure did. He was like, she wouldn't allow me to kill myself, so I murdered her. And then I lost my virginity to a corpse. And I was like, that's gross, bro. Thanks. I didn't need to know any of that at all. That dude's crazy. I can't remember what his name is.
It was tell me.
Yeah.
Uh, Ken
That,
Davis.
Is it Ken Davis?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what his name was.
jeez.
I
Don't
mean,
have the last name Davis.
at least
So
he's not.
he
Yo, go ahead.
he strangled his mom with the cord, right?
Yeah.
And when she started screaming, he hit her with a hammer.
Oh, what is up with all these people using hammers? I don't know.
And then he went to someone else's house and knocked on the door saying he needed help because he just killed someone.
Mm, yeah.
What did he like do stuff to his mom?
He used a hammer to kill his mother and
No, like sexual stuff.
well,
Before,
I'm trying to find that.
well, after he killed
Oh,
him,
he wanted to make sure she was dead. He stuck his hand in the skull and mixed up the brains. And
and then
then he
tasted
told
him.
me he got a knife and mixed it up. He also said it felt like putty.
Ugh.
He tasted the brain. Ew. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And then he admitted to his fantasies about having sex with dead bodies. And then he told police that he had sexual intercourse with his mother's body. When officers asked if it was his first time, he said calmly, guess I lost my virginity to a dead corpse, bitch.
I lost my virginity. Ba, da, 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 da. You know? Yeah, like I was like, but why are these people all using hammers though?
We all gotta lose it some way. All right. Well, I think that ends this episode.
Yeah. So peace out, people. Are we still doing Paperboy Gotta Go? What are we doing?
I mean, if you want to do it, you can do it.
Well, I mean, like I don't know. That was the old Wheeze. We're the Wheeze 2 Electric Boogaloo here. So
We'll always be the old wheeze.
then 1, 2, 3. Paperboy Gotta Go.
Paper boy, I gotta go. Oh my god. Bye.
No, everybody gotta go.